that brings us into our main segment, which is the whole reason we kind of thought, let's do a Halloween special. And what we're going to do, Theme Park Stud and I are going to pick a park, and we are going to fix their Halloween or lack thereof event and make it what that park should be, what it should represent. We need to go to Hersheypark and fix this event.
Ooh.
So, their event, they actually throw a pretty decent one, I will say, but it's not like elite like it should be. Their event is called Hersheypark in the Dark, and it is mostly a family-friendly event. So, some of the things that they...
With that kind of name, that sounds very family-friendly.
It does. So, kind of what they have, like, what the coaster fans love most about it is, for like the last hour of the day, the wooden roller coasters, that they usually have lights like on their handrails because they give it that classic look. They turn those off so it's a darker ride.
Okay.
Watch some vlogs on this because I've never been to this event, and it's odd. Like, I want to go to it, but like I can't bring myself to do it because it's not enough. But one of the big draws is Candemonium turns their lights off, so in the indoor coaster, which I think I'd want to ride it with the theming elements, but that's just me. And then, sorry, I meant Laugh Track there. Laugh Track. Candemonium still does the Lights Out experience, which is their new for 2020 ride. But they also talk about sweet fall treats, which they actually do pretty well. The pumpkin king-size shakes, pumpkin king-size donut, pumpkin, everything. And you got to believe, it's Hersheypark. And it does.
Yeah.
And Hersheypark, they actually do have pretty solid food. So if you have that Hershey name, you got to have the good desserts with it. And they do amp it up for their fall event. And beer. So they talk about beer a lot as well. At the Spring Creek Smokehouse, they have a unique kind of offering with Halloween type drinks. The other thing that is
just
go ahead.
Beer or alcohol, like liquor as well?
Ooh. I need to learn more. I'm going to click learn more. I know that they have beer flights. I know that's a big deal. So pulling up the menu, they have a Yuengling beer flight. So Yuengling, very close to Hershey.
But I just felt that Hershey chocolate Yuengling.
Yeah, so Yuengling Choco Porter is in that flight. Yuengling Oktoberfest, Yuengling Lager, and their Golden Pilsner. They have a Hops and Harvest beer flight with the Yuengling Choco Porter, Yuengling Oktoberfest, Blue Point. It's basically the same thing.
It's the
Blue
same
Point,
thing, just
Big
different
Mother
name.
Pumpkin, and Angry Orchard. So like the last two are different.
Interesting.
Let's see. Do they have any? It doesn't look like they offer. Yeah, they don't offer any like specialty drinks based off of this menu at this location.
Okay.
So that's kind of a shame. I think you could really have some fun with some liquor drinks. But one other thing that they do have, and it's kind of the big draw, is their trick-or-treating. So they have a Treatville at the boardwalk. So Hersheypark has like a kind of a small water park in the middle of the park. And what they do is they turn that into a 12 and under trick-or-treat trail where kids can dress up, they go through, go trick-or-treating. And they also, at night, have like Christmas lights that are Halloween themed that you can walk through. So it's actually a pretty good use of that boardwalk space that is, shut down for the year by Halloween. And then they do have trick-or-treat spots at Hershey's Chocolate World as well. And I watched a vlog, and Zoo America, because they have a tiny zoo as well at this location, you can walk through with flashlights. So they it's dark in there. You walk through with flashlights and look at the animals. So
do they provide flashlights for you, or you bring your
You got to buy them. No, they provide them. I think you just borrow them and put them back. But that is kind of the whole event there. So what I would do to fix this event, I think the first thing you need to do is address the trick-or-treating. I do love that they have the space inside of the water park. But anybody who's been to the Magic Kingdom for the Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party, knows that adults should be trick-or-treating, and it's not weird. Every vlog, I watched like 3 vlogs with reports about this, and every single one of them was like, damn it, I wanted to go trick-or-treating. And that's the thing. You're at Hershey Park. People's expectations when you go into Hershey Park in the first place is you're probably trick-or-treating all year.
It's
Like
candy.
they're probably handing out candy, like they're promoting the stuff. How does a place that prints candy, how do they not go all out on the trick-or-treating and just let everybody do it?
You're right. They should. Also, I like, I get it. They're owned by Hershey. Hershey Park makes sense, but they could also be called Candyland.
This is something to think about.
Yeah. I just thought that.
Something to think about. Maybe we call this Horror in Candyland.
Ooh, I like it.
Oh, I'm sure that doesn't match with the Hershey brand, but whatever. This is our imaginary world. But yeah, I would amp up the trick-or-treating. I would take it away from the space that they're in, and I would do it like Not So Scary. Mickey's Not So Scary, and do points throughout. Put it in the zoo. Put it in all around Hershey Park, and also put it in Chocolate World is what I would do. So that also makes you go visit Chocolate World. It goes and makes you visit the zoo so that you visit everything. And everybody's getting candy. Just bump the ticket price up a little bit because it's actually kind of cheap to get in. It's like $30-some, which I don't understand. It should be more expensive.
That's very cheap. It's very cheap.
I don't understand it, but
well, probably no one's going if that's what I have ticket prices so low to entice people to come.
Yeah. 1-day tickets right now for a regular guest is $49.59. That's cheap for Hershey Park.
Oh yeah.
Bump that up like $10 and let everybody trick or treat. I don't know. Also, you got to spook it up a little bit. So what I would do is I would throw some haunts in. I don't know that I'd go crazy on scare zones because it is kind of a family themed area. But what I don't like about it is they just kind of go Christmas theme on Halloween. And like there's cute little setups, but like why are you doing Christmas lights on Halloween when you have a Christmas event? I don't like that. I would do the boardwalk. I would make the boardwalk into maybe a couple of scare zones to where you have to walk in to the scary part, and that's an experience, and then add a couple of haunted houses that are like out of the way. I don't think you put the scary stuff in everybody's face, but I do think you offer it. And maybe an additional wristband to go through the haunts and just keep it separate. But that's what I would do to fix Hershey Park. And they don't advertise any shows either. So like, where is some like quirky daytime shows? Where is like a premiere like Bill and Ted or The Hanging at Knott's Berry Farm? Like, give me something that is like the big show that I have to go and see and, that everybody goes to.
Yeah.
So I think if you did just those little things, that fixes this event to where I make it a priority to come. And like, if you don't want to get spooked, you don't have to, but it's there for like most people that want to get spooked.
Yeah, I agree. I like that.
Any other thoughts on horror in Candyland?
No, I think ours is going to be kind of similar in some of the aspects that you talked about with that to what I want to do at my park. So I kind of agree with all those. I mean, really everything kind of hit on. The thing I would say is, they've already said they have like these milkshakes and stuff, but they could have an awesome specialty liquor drink. Like,
yes,
it's gonna be tasty. They got the Hershey's, they got all that kind of stuff, and just
chocolate liqueur.
Yeah, or just some peppermint schnapps with chocolate. Like, bam, you got like I don't know if that's that's Hershey's, but like those things you get from Olive Gardens, like Junior Mints.
Oh yeah,
I don't think that
they've got to have
something
brand.
Similar. Yeah, they usually do.
Or they might even produce it. Who knows?
Yeah, I think they're missing out when it comes to that. I think that would be good for that event, especially if it has more horror stuff and everything. I think that would be good.
Because I would say their food's on point.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you can get the parent's a little more drunk, spend a little bit more money. Maybe you don't have to have those low ticket prices.